Welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm Kathleen Walter. New Yorkers head to the polls September 14th to cast their votes in the primary elections. Joining us via the phone with a look at some of the races making headlines is former New York City Mayor Ed Koch. Welcome to Newsmax TV, Mayor.
Pleasure.
We'd love to get your thoughts on some races taking place in the Empire State these days. In the New York governor's race, the GOP primary pits Rick Lazio against Carl Palladino, competing for the honors of challenging the presumptive Democrat candidate Andrew Cuomo, who's the son of former New York Governor Mario Cuomo. Who do you think will win the Republican primary, and would either Lazio or Palladino be able to beat Cuomo?
Well, it's a toss-up, actually. The Republicans really thought that they were forced by almost a political gun against the wall to take Rick Lazio, because the Conservative Party, Mike Long being the chairman, endorsed Lazio before the Republican convention, and they can't ever win without the Conservative Party joining them. I think the accepted wisdom today is that Palladino would probably run a tougher race than Lazio, who has to date run a crummy race, really very sad in a way. His major issue in this state election is the building, which he opposes, of the mosque down at Ground Zero. And I believe it should not be built, but the way he's going about it with his commercials is a disgrace in my judgment. But it's a very close race in the Republican Party. Palladino is a terrible candidate as well, with personal matters relating to sending on emails that allegedly were racist, and we'll see. That'll undoubtedly come out during the election. But in any event, everyone here believes, and so do I, and that Andrew Cuomo will win as governor, and I just had some correspondence with him the other day when I sent him a check, and I said, I'll be your advance man. I'd be pretty old, 85, but I still have legs.
All right. Well, both Senate seats in New York are up for grabs, but the only competitive one seems to be Kirsten Gillibrand's seat. She faces a Democrat primary challenge on Tuesday. On the GOP primary side, Joe DioGuardi, Bruce Blakeman, and David Malpass are in a three-way race for the Republican nomination. Are Gillibrand and the Democrats at risk of losing this seat to the Republicans?
They could have been, but the Republicans apparently have run out of decent candidates. There's not one running that anybody knows or cares about, and Senator Gillibrand is the luckiest woman in America.
There are 29 congressional districts in New York, which of course is predominantly Democrat. By most accounts, Republicans Peter King and Christopher Lee are expected to hold their seats. But it looks like the GOP has a chance in New York's 24th and 29th districts to pick up seats. What is your take?
Well, I'm supporting Peter King. I've crossed party lines before, and I've always supported Peter King. He's absolutely terrific, and I do believe he will win again. With respect to New York, New York is a Democratic bastion. This was the year, if there ever was one, that Republicans could make gains, but they simply have run out of good candidates. The blood is very tired.